All right, now that we're done with the idiots, here's what's really going on, and most people realize with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott was actually the guy that was holding the team together. As much as they want to say, before that Dak is not the guy, Dak is this, and that he's not anywhere as good. Jason Witlock says, well, Carson Wentz could win with this team. He's not winning with his team. As much as they were on that bandwagon, you realize that Dak Prescott was the glue that kept this team together. And as you look at it, seems like the team is literally falling apart without Dak. Dak was the emotional leader of this team, and people bought into it. And now that he's gone, you can just see how it's all just falling apart.
It's not on Jerry Jones. He offered Dak more money than I think Dak's worth. And I'm not trying to knock Dak Prescott. But more than $150 million over 5 years, $100 million in guarantees for a guy that was drafted in the 4th or 5th round, who's overachieved, who you can rank him anywhere from 8th to 15th best quarterback in the NFL. Let me rattle off the names of quarterbacks that I believe are better than Dak Prescott. And listen, if you want to listen to people that just look at stats and say, well, Dak's thrown for the most yards in the NFL. He's balling out of control this year. Oh my God. Who could second guess Dak Prescott? He's balling out of control. You're not balling out of control when your team has only won 1 or 2 games. When your team is struggling to take control of the NFC East. You're not balling out of control when you've thrown 9 TDs and 4 interceptions and your quarterback rating is 99.6. What Dak has been doing is playing from behind most of this season and racking up a lot of meaningless passing yards. Let me level, obviously, Russell Wilson better than Dak Prescott. We know Patrick Mahomes, better than Dak Prescott. Lamar Jackson, better than Dak Prescott. Aaron Rodgers, better than Dak Prescott. I would go with Josh Allen. And I know he played poorly yesterday, or relatively poorly, for the Buffalo Bills yesterday, but I'll go better than Dak Prescott. Drew Brees, better than Dak Prescott. And I know Drew Brees isn't having a magnificent year, but he's been playing most of the year without Michael Thomas. Dak Prescott, meanwhile, has Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, a rookie named CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield, decent offensive line, and he's been playing from behind. Would you rather have Kyler Murray or Dak Prescott? That's a debate for you all. I'd rather have Dak Prescott. I don't like short quarterbacks. But you could argue Kyler's having a better season than Dak Prescott, or the same. Let me give you another quarterback. Remove Kyler Murray. Ben Roethlisberger. I'd rather have him than Dak Prescott. Matthew Stafford. And I know that's a controversial statement. But you go play for the Detroit Lions and see how your career turns out. I'd rather have than Dak Prescott. I'm going to give you another one that's really going to piss you off. Justin Herbert, the rookie quarterback for the LA Chargers, I'd rather have than Dak Prescott. So I've just rattled off 7, 8 quarterbacks right there for me that I think are better than Dak Prescott. So if Dak Prescott is anywhere from the 8th, Carson Wentz, I'd rather have than Dak Prescott. I know some of you don't get it. You haven't been watching Carson Wentz. You didn't watch the way he just played this past weekend. It did everything he could to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Garbage offensive line and a bunch of other things cost him that game. Playing with a practice squad, walk-on wide receiver, Travis Fulgham or whoever the hell it is. Carson Wentz balling out of control. Rather have him than Dak Prescott. But let's say you go as high, Dak's the 7th or 8th best quarterback. Does that mean you pay him like he's Russell Wilson? Patrick Mahomes? I ain't mentioned Deshaun Watson. Better than Dak Prescott. But I'll just Jerry Jones.
Hey guys, Mark here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I'm getting ready to hit the road while I'm uploading my video and everything else. I just want to get this part recorded so I can get it in the kitty. It's interesting how I have people who come in and they say, you're trash, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just a Dak Prescott lover. You're not really a Cowboy fan. Because you don't understand what the Cowboys need, and taking care of Dak and keeping Dak is hurting the Cowboys. You have talking heads that even up until he got injured that said, Dak Prescott, he's not the guy. There's a reason why he's not getting paid, and his garbage time yards, or this. They just find a reason why they would say it. And I think a lot of it was, of course, you get paid to talk. You got to have something to talk about. And the Cowboys are always an easy target to talk about. So I, on the other hand, try and bring out the other argument to let you guys know that, you're making a mistake. I think you don't quite have it right. Here's the real deal. This is what you got with Dak Prescott. Okay? And so many people will always tell me I'm an idiot and things. Well, it seems like since Dak Prescott got hurt, you're getting kind of a renaissance on Dak Prescott, with the exception of one person. I wondered what happened to Jason Witlock. Jason Witlock, whose contract was not renewed by FS1, very opinionated, been the Dak hater forever, literally, now is on YouTube. Welcome to YouTube, Jason. Let me give you one word of advice here. You got a Blue Yeti mic on your table, okay? It's hard to hear you because you're doing it wrong. Here's the thing with the Blue Yeti, Jason. The way the Blue Yeti mic works, it's not like this mic. This mic, the sound comes like right here in the top of it. So you want to be right up here on this. The Blue Yeti's not that kind of mic. The sound for the Blue Yeti comes around the side. So tilting it towards you, it doesn't work. It doesn't pick up your sound. You need to turn it upright so that way it goes into it sideways. I don't have my, where's my, okay. I'd show you, but understand. And putting it over here, with the turn this way, is why it sounds like you're in a concert hall yelling from a long ways away and we still can't hear you. Okay, so move the microphone in front of you and turn it upright. That's the first. I'm just trying to help you out, bro. I'm just trying to help you out. Okay. The funny thing is he's still hating Dak Prescott. The funny thing is, I'm going to watch the clip, but it's funny because he says in here that, of course, Dak's got Zeke who's fumbling like crazy. He's got all these great wide receivers and stuff, and all, which is true. He does have great wide receivers, and he's got a good offensive line. And I'm kind of like, bro, how are you thinking that the Cowboys' offensive line is still good right now when not a single guy who was penciled in to be a starter is healthy? Watch this clip, and I'll be back.
Especially you, Marcus Spears. I thought you were going to bring more heat right now, so I'll do my best because that was one of the biggest meltdowns I have ever seen in prime time, and I've watched all 24 seasons of The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise, okay? That was humiliating. Y'all, Dallas, y'all just lost to the Cardinals by more than the Jets. The Jets, okay? I don't even know who to blame. Everyone, the coaches, Jerry Jones, Dan, you listed a bunch of the players. There's no winners here. In fact, the only winner is Dak Prescott. Now, he's too classy to enjoy what happened last night, so I'm going to say this for Dak. I don't know how anyone can question his value to this football team after what we saw last time. I never want to hear, oh, Dak didn't deserve the contract he wanted. Anybody can walk in and run that Cowboys offense because they can't. He's the MVP of the league based on what we saw. All right, I mean, it was disgraceful. Dak Prescott, I am sorry on
Bacon
behalf of
anything,
anyone.
it tastes better. You put bacon on a breakfast burrito, it's better. Bacon on a biscuit, it's better. Bacon on a hamburger, it is better. That's what Dak Prescott was to this team. This team was terrible, but he was bacon. You know what Andy Dalton is? Just like I told y'all he was. He's turkey bacon. It kind of looks the same. You still have some of the same pieces, but you got to cook it different. You can't put turkey bacon in the pan. You got to do it on a George Foreman because it falls apart. It's not as crispy. It doesn't fix everything and make it feel good, make it taste good to you. Now y'all all want bacon. Y'all thought y'all didn't want to eat pork no more. I bet you want the pork back now when you got 10 points, when it was really 3 the whole game, when you get beat by a team that only completes 9 passes. Y'all don't want the fake stuff no more, so we're not doing no turkey bacon. We ain't doing no Splenda. We ain't doing no stevia. You go get you the real pork, because a pig ain't never did nothing to me. I'm done. I'm not doing no more show.
I don't even know.